What's good, brethren? Happy Eclipse Day. Here's a second video for you. Anyways, man, this is something I've been thinking about for a minute, bro. In the last 4 days, I've been approached by 2 different street walking 304's, like literal workers, right? And one chick came up to me. I was like, "What's up with this chick? Why you?" So this chick looked like she turning, tricks. And I was like, so she walked behind me. I said, "You following me or something?" She was like, "Yeah, I said, "Well, I can't blame you. What you want? What's going on with you?" I was like, "All right, you look like a crackhead." You know how she looked rugged and rough, beat up by the streets, because as I have coined, from the streets she cometh, and to the streets she shall return. So she was a cool 304, and I was thinking about this, man. It clicked, and the other chick, same thing. She's like, excuse me. I'm like, okay, you really is not regular, because it's American women. They don't usually approach you. They don't be social for the most part, but they be antisocial and paranoid. I said, okay, these working chicks. So that was 2 different days. And I thought about this, right? I thought about this. And I watched some of these videos with these chicks talking about, one chick was complaining that this dude only spent an X amount of dollars on a date. You only spent this much. And how dare you want me to pay half for a date? You asked me for a date. And that's on the YouTube, so and TikTok. So I was thinking about this, man. All this whole dynamic is, in America, when dealing with women primarily, it's prostitutive. It's about setting price. It's about 304's arguing about price. And as I believe I coined, is that these are gray area 304's. Gray area whores. Majority of your women in America is 304's. But these 2 304's that, these pros that was working, the thing is, the difference between your average American woman and these 2 women is that they was actually know what they is. They know, hey, one chick, she asked me for $40. I didn't really know what I was like, it didn't click. Because I was like, okay, I've had chicks, regular chicks come up to me and, converse with me. But I was like, I like female simps. I like that. But this wasn't that case. So I thought I was like trying to figure this broad out, because American women are so antisocial. I'm like, what's up with this chick? Start walking with me. I was like, okay. I'm like, all right, what's your issue? I told her, so you seem weird. What? Like I'm telling you right here, I talked to her like that. I said, look, what you seem kind of weird, what you want? What's your situation? What, you got a man and this and that? She was like, no, I ain't got no man. I was like, okay, well, you follow me, so look, take my number down, and then we could chit chat. I'm about to take my walk real quick. She was like, well, no, I don't got no phone. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's just cap. Because the one without her phone is like water that ain't wet. You know what I mean? Daytime without the sun. Like a woman without her phone, man, I was like, okay, this is a working chick. So then the broad asked me something about, she seemed like she had smoking a little weed. Isn't it? I'm like, nah, I don't even smoke no weed no more, you know what I mean? But, so I tried to, let's see. I was like, because I have gotten money from women, and, women that simped on me and stuff like that. I don't operate from a position of pay for play and here's a certain amount of purchase price, how much for a date. I'm going to get back to my main point. Well, I'm going to say my main point right here now. Now I think about it. Okay. So these chicks, quote, quote, regular chicks with high body counts, 150, 200 body count, look down or try to differentiate themselves from streetwalking chicks who may have a high body count too. I've heard strippers, which are 304 pros, and I've heard this, regular streetwalking chicks say that the regular chicks is the same thing. They got their competition. The regular chicks, so-called in America, are 304's, bro. High body counts, arguing with dudes about purchase price for a date, right? $40 chick said, you got $40? Like, well, I don't even, I said, because I'm still thinking in my mentals, I'm like, who the hell are you? I don't even know you. Because I'm like, I don't know you. I don't give no woman no money. I don't know you. Who are you? You know, and then I was like, oh, shoot, you turning tricks, ain't you? It just didn't click, man. It just didn't click. Because usually I don't have no woman walking up to me and stuff on a regular. I'm a decent looking regular, you know, that happened in the bars and clubs, but not usually on the regular, you know. So I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, so you turning tricks, you bought your business. I said, no, I ain't into that, into that, you know what I mean? But, told her some other stuff, but this and that. I'll try, like, you know what? Maybe I could, I see you a hustler, you out here in the game, so I try to, solicit her to come and help me in my real estate business. You know what I mean? Because I was like, you about to hustle, and I'm like, all right, I already done told you I ain't paying no money, but the broad keep traipsing behind me. I'm like, okay, yo, I ain't giving you no money, so I keep walking, and she keep walking. I'm like, all right, so what you want? You know what I mean? This and that. And I tried to, look, you ain't got to be out here in this game. You can be in a real legitimate game making this money. But she was about making money right now. I'm like, look, give me your number, take my number down. We can talk business, you know what I mean? And, get up out of this game and we can make money together. And I was talking about, that. And she kept lingering. And I was like, okay. And I was like, why do you keep walking? So I walked up to the next block. And then she walked ahead of me. And then she walked back. I said, all right, have a good day. She went her way. It was weird. I was like, what angle this broad working? You know what I mean? But she was like, I could tell you was like a dude that wasn't, she called me clean or whatever. Hey, I'm a clean dude, whatever. That's cool. But see, women, especially working women in general is like parasites. Existence, their safety is predicated upon them understanding certain men that they engaging with. So they really socially tuned in to this dude's energy and who is he, so women know this guy's a simp, he's a sucker. So I'm like, I'm trying to get money up out of you, you know what I mean? And, all this and that. Then the second chick, but this is my main point. It was kind of the same thing. You basically she working as a working girl. I'm like, all right, well, you do what you gotta do. One of the chicks I try to, talk to him about God, you know what I mean? I said, look, I'm a man of God, you know what I mean? And this, that, blah. She was like, oh yeah, I believe in God. I was like, yeah, this and that. And it was a real pleasant exchange, but it's kind of crazy. I like those chicks better because they more realistic. Because the hard streets forced them to be realistic. You out there, you paying, see, the difference, what I'm saying is this. Your typical man, see, the woman that's out there on the streets, and I ain't saying a man should purchase no woman on a purchase price for, a date, right? Neither am I saying the woman should be out there on them dire streets, because she shouldn't. I'm just talking about one personality type versus the other personality type. So here we go. You have the woman that's out in the streets who don't have the luxury of living in like delusion. For the most part, women are delusional anyway, but for the most part, she living, she could be raped, she might be, disappear, nobody care, be like, well, where was that chick that was on the street? Well, she'd be panhandling. So some of these chicks are set up chicks too, like agents from the police and stuff. But her, she looked ragged, she get, I don't trust women anyways, but my point is she looked like she was for them dire streets. So, I respect the street walking woman way more because she knows she a whore. See what I mean? I respect, whatever, she might have substance abuse problems or whatever this, that, or her issue that she out there in them dire streets. But at least she know what she is and she feel bad about what she is, which is why she be smoking. She asked me, you smoke something? You got something to smoke? I'm like, man, man, no, I don't do that. But, I don't despise, I don't, because I understand these type of women. You know what I mean? I've dealt with these type of women in different capacity. I understand female nature kind of is what I'm saying. And so that's all I'm going to say on that. But my point is I at least can respect her because she real. You know what I mean? Like, she out here turning tricks. It's like she felt like she could relate to me because I'm just being honest with her. All right, you turning tricks. it is what it is. But look, let's do this other business. I ain't really I'm telling her that you should. Well, actually, I didn't tell her she shouldn't be doing it, but I was telling her, you could do something better. We can upgrade and level up. You know what I mean? And do something else. Not on no simping at all, but on some look. I can use this woman because women the face because she can be the face of the business and make calls for me. You know what I mean? How women people is more apt to listen to a woman and they're more comfortable with women. So if you got a woman, you can use her and utilize her femininity to help you in your business, based on what I'm saying. So, because, sex does sell, you know what I mean? So my point is that I respect the street walking chick more than I do your average American chick who is a worker, a sex worker, but she is it's a front. It's the gray area okie doke is what I'm saying. For example, here we go. The chick that said, $40, you got $40. I was like, $40? I don't even know you. But then I was like, okay, she turned her tricks. Okay, now I get this. So, but yeah, so she started at $40. It's a good, decent looking, skinny, little regular white chick. You know what I mean? Maybe average 5, some skinny white chick. I'm like, this broad, I'm thinking about this broad could be fixed up. She could do, you know what I mean, this, that, take her to the clinic, fix her up, and I can use this broad, you know what I mean, to, increase my money. So that's what I'm thinking, right? So, but she out here on, hoodie, raggedy, walking, with a plastic bag. I'm like, man, you look dusty and raggedy. You talking about $40? I can fix certain things and some nooks and crannies and do a little rehab on you. If you're willing to follow my instructions, I can show you how we can both prosper without selling ass. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But anyway, my point, that's why I be hating, like, these chicks got so much potential, but they just wayward sheep, wayward 304 diseased, chaotic sheep flowing from wind to wind, wherever the wind blows. No direction, no guidance, no instruction, nothing solid. Just because they said sex will sell, women will sell before, when cotton and corn won't sell, women will sell. So a woman having dudes purchasing her is easy. That's nothing. It's automatic. It's always some trick dude who can't get laid, or his woman is angry at him, his wife or girlfriend ain't giving him no sex. Well, or, you pay a little something of this, you go on and they date. Notice I keep saying date. So here we go. I don't want to get too far along before I get to my point. So the regular, see, this is what I'm saying. I respect the regular 304 walking prostitute chick rather than the sex worker that is your average American woman who's pretending to be an average regular chick, but she's delusional and don't know that she's a prostitute. Because all she's doing when these women talking about, oh, you want to take me on a date, is going to be at least, you got to at least take it. You can't take me to no Cheesecake Factory. You got to at least take me to someplace 5-star, 4-star. You got to spend at least, $200-$300 on a date. And then dude like, well, hey, am I going to get laid? Because you basically, if you, see what I mean? Now, again, I'm not condoning prostitution. I'm saying it's wrong. I'm saying that you shouldn't be doing it. However, in your typical American woman is a gray area prostitute. You got black over here, you got white over there, and in between, it's the gray area. See what I mean? You like, is this a woman a hoe? She dressed like one. She naked with yoga pants, panties, and titties hanging. But yet she presenting herself as a regular chick. But she got, 50, 100 body count. And she asking for somebody to spend money on her on a date. So it's like, what's the difference between her and a prostitute? She looked like one. She act like one. She acted demanding purchase prices for, just like a prostitute. This is all prostitutive behavior, bro. The only difference is, at least with the street walking chick, if you give her X amount of dollars, you're gonna get what you give her X amount of dollars for a quote date. Now again, I'm not saying do this. I'm looking at the, what is that, cognitive dissonance, or the, you don't realize what the heck you are. Like, these women don't understand that they're 304. They don't understand that they're actually sex workers. And the ones who do, it's kind of like being a 304 used to be shamed. but now it's celebrating stuff. So, oh man, that's just the whole entire culture of America, man. When it comes to women, like, they got high body counts, they collecting child support, they collecting money, they got money babies. So they either, force the men to pay through the system or turning tricks, OnlyFans or dinner date tricks, right? So it's like, it's all prostitution. So you go on a date with this chick for $40 or whatever, the street walking chick, $20, whatever, and you gonna get relieved. And it's a $20 what? Date. $40, I'm just naming some stuff. $40 what? Date. But you got this other chick over here who's pretending to be a regular chick, but she's demanding a $200 what? Date. A $300 what? Date. And you might not even get sexually relieved at the end of this date. You see what I mean? It's like, so I done concluded, like, this whole setup is like, it's like on one hand, prostitution is illegal. Oh, yeah, it's illegal. But OnlyFans is legal. But legal prostitution. But they got Pornhub. So America say that prostitution is illegal. Oh, yeah. But then they're the biggest producer of porn in this place, which is what? All porn ain't prostitution, but because some people just be couples doing their thing and just record it and whatever. But point is, you do have prostitution on Pornhub. You see what I mean? So it's like, it's a really confused place, this place of America, man. You know what I mean? So you got women who don't even know that they 304s, but they got 20, 30, 40, 100 bodies. Then they say, well, wait a minute. You got these delusional whores talking about, oh, if she didn't, climax, it don't count. Come on, bro. He was only in there for 15 minutes, it don't count. He climaxed too quick, it don't count. He was small, it don't count. So now they body count don't win. See what I'm saying? These are some really delusional 304s, but all this is supported by a whore culture. So now they're like, well, how can we reduce our body count? Shaming men, that's one strategy we can use to shame them. But if she just did a hand job, does it count? No, not body, no. If you wore a condom, does it count? No, it's not it. No, it's like delusion, bro. Did you enjoy it? No, that don't count. No, you didn't. No. So her count went from like 100 bodies, legitimately, down to like what, 25? Cause well, that's too high too. So how can we reduce this further? He arrived too quick. Let's reduce those numbers. You know what I mean? Did you like him? Well, reduce those numbers even further. You know what I mean? So now her body count's only what? 7 single digits. You know, man, when you lie to yourself, bro, that's bad, man. People call me arrogant and proud, arrogant. And I'm not no narcissist. A narcissist don't look within and find his own flaws. You know what I mean? I do. So, but a lot of these chicks are narcissistic, bro. And they live in their own world in their head, bro, that has nothing to do with actual, real, physical reality. Because as you believe in your mind, so are you in your own reality. Oh, sure, a body count don't matter. Yeah. You know, we're just going to take these away. We're going to take that away. If you were small, we take that away. If you didn't really like them, we take those numbers away. So the body count's down from 100 down to single digits, 7. That's even too high. We're going to reduce these numbers. Shoot. Dang, well, 7's not too high. You see what I mean? So anyways, you got a bunch of you got some prostitutes pretending to be regular chicks who, it's like, and then you got the tricks so it's like this war between the tricks and the Johns and the simps and the women. Because the women are complaining to these dudes, you ain't spending enough money. You ain't spending enough money. You weak. You don't make enough money. You know what I mean? You got small money energy. You know what I mean? So they embarrassing the tricks and johns and simps who taking them out on dates because they don't really even like these dudes anyways. So it's about shaming that man to spend more money on her as the prostitute that she is. That's all you got? That's all you can afford? $100 date? A dinner, a coffee date? Are you kidding me? Is that all I'm worth? Look at me, right? She's basically trying to boost up the price of vag. But at the end, he don't even get no happy ending. So it's like, when I look at these two things, I'm not saying you should do prostitution. I'm saying all of them primarily is prostitute. It's just some over here to the left that's actually working and honest with theirs. They know what they're doing. They depressed about what they're doing, and they know what they're doing sucks. And they have to, in their mind, they have to eat, drink, and smoke, and just to deal with the embarrassment of this. See what I mean? Whether she's a stripper. I heard one honest young stripper say that. She was like, yeah, she look good and you get money and all that, but it's demeaning to have the, exchange money for sexuality. And that's what these women is doing. And so, but over here to the right, you got these delusional women, which is the majority of American women, who are carrying themselves like prostitutes. But they like, well, it ain't prostitution. You paying, the dude is paying essentially for your time. So a dude would be better served going to get a worker, because he gonna get what he want. It's really a confused place, this place of America. It used to be okay over here, you got whores, and over here you got the decent women, marriage material. But then now you got this gray area between the white and the black, where it's like, okay, in my opinion, that's where the majority of American women dwell, is in the gray area. High body counts, collecting money from dudes, either forced through extortion through the system, the governmental system, or, complaining about, or just dudes taking them out on dates, spending money, paying their bills, doing something strange for a little bit of piece of change, but they said, no, it ain't prostitution. We just friends. It's, I don't know, man. The delusion is strong, man. But some notes I took down, man, they're basically, it's just simply prostitutes arguing over the price. You know what I mean? That's basically, women complain about the purchase price of a date. Is they just arguing with their tricks over that, man. That's basically what that is. So, last few days been kind of, I'll be trying to see what the meaning behind this is, what the meaning behind that is. Like, why these two bras up here approaching me and say, oh, okay. I'll be honest. When I think about working chicks, I've always had and I never paid money. I have never paid women. I've had a stripper pay for me. You know what I mean? And, back when I actually cared about the ego booster, a stripper to pay for. But it was pretty fun, because it's fun having some woman tricking, simping on you and stuff. It's fun, man. It's fun. That's the natural order. Women's supposed to be pursuing dudes, man. Guess what? Women pursue dudes that they like. He ain't got a certain this and that for a purchase price. So women have a dude they actually respect and desire and pursue. And then they got the majority of men who's simps and tricks. The simps and tricks have to pay for her time, whereas the dude she actually desire, she pays for his time. She pursues him. You know what I mean? That's how you want to be, the dude that she pursues. Hey man, look, it ain't no alternative to this. Well, the alternative is just kind of be neutral and don't even play the game of dealing with women. But it's, if you're gonna be with women and you're gonna have a wife or girlfriend, it's all the same. Whether you're courting or you're already in a relationship. It's all about who is pursued and who ain't. And who's pursued and who is doing the pursuing. See, when she's pursuing you, she's looking up to you, like going up a hill, looking up at you as on a pedestal. She must always look up. Then a relationship can work. If she look down, if she's on a pedestal looking down at the man, it will never work, because women do not respect men who they look down at. They look down at tricks. They look down at simps. They look down at dudes who pursue them and, take her. Can I take you out on a date now? Dude, women know the type of dudes they like. And if you ain't that dude for that particular woman, forget this woman. Act as though she never existed. Only deal with women who pursue you, give you eye contact, like you, act all simpish and jittery and goofy around you. Do stuff for you. And if you only deal with that, you're going to have power. It ain't no other dynamic, man. So just something I was thinking about, man. Dating, take her out on a date. The streetwalker chick, she asked for a purchase price for a certain purchase price for a date. It ain't the pretentious, it ain't the take her out on a date and get to know you. She don't want to get to know you. The chick that, the so-called regular chick. She don't want to get to know you. She don't even like you. Like, the particular dude. So, but the prostitute regular chick, or it's $100 or $50 or whatever it is. And again, I'm not co-signing this. I'm just saying the delusion, the contrasts, of the confusion here is what I'm saying. And then it just clicked, man. I'm like, wow, you got one chick who's just straight up with it. And then you got the other chick who's delusional with it. Neither one of these chicks really like their tricks and johns, but at least with the street walking chick, you're going to get what you pay for. Whereas with the chick, the quote, quote, regular chick who got a high body count too, you take her out on a $100, $200, $300 date, and then the man might ain't get what he paid for. So it's like you just paying to get to know her, but she don't really want to get to know you. She despises the dude that she don't like. But it's kind of like two things. Number one, she loves having power over the simps and the tricks, but yet she despises them. See what I mean? She despises needing this dude for money, needing this dude for validation and stuff. But she loved the attention and the money that she get from the dude. She loved the validation and attention, but she despised the simp that this validation and attention comes from. You see what I mean? So she gonna make you pay for this. Pay for how she looking at her mind. She gonna make the dude pay for the misery of being in this guy's presence. You see what I mean? Because she don't actually like the dude. You see what I mean? So she look at it like, you got to pay me to even be in your presence. Cringe. That's a key word, cringe now. So that's the whole thing, man. And, I don't think it ever changed here in this country because it's so the programming to be a simp and weak and a trick and follow after women is so strong, man, with men here in America. Men have no loyalty. Men have no loyalty. What do you say? The bro code is, ain't no bro code, man, with these dudes. They'll sell you out, man. You know what I mean? Dudes is raised to be simps. So there ain't no loyalty for the most part, man. That's why I say you'll know who a man is when you see how he interact with women and stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro. Very rarely is the man that has self-control and still be loyal to his brothers when there's some cheeks involved, you know what I mean? But that's what it is, man. I was just sitting here looking at the contrasts of the street walking actual chick who's there dating. That key word I want to keep mentioning is dating. Dating for, if majority of the time, you ain't trying to get to know this chick. You want to get to know her. She ain't trying to know you. If you trying to know her, dudes will spend a lot of money trying to know her, but she ain't trying to get to know the dude. If she actually care about the dude, man, she'd walk in the park with this dude. She'll meet him at, the park or, you just sit around and talk free. She's just happy to be around you. If she actually liked that dude. You know what I mean? Starbucks, we just sit around talking. Just go somewhere, sit around talking. Get in her head. Let's let's come over. We'll chill in the car. Let's chill in the house. You know what I mean? Netflix and chill. She actually liked the dude. She ain't got all these standards. She actually liked the dude. He gotta be 6 feet tall. He got a 6-inch winner. He ain't gotta have no six pack. He ain't gotta be this. He gotta be that. He ain't got none of all the rules don't mean nothing. They don't care about the rules. Yo, you can't take me to the Cheesecake Factory. You gotta spend at least $200-$300 on a date at least. All these rules is for the tricks and the simps and the johns that she despises to be in the presence of. See what I mean? So anyway, just something I was thinking about, man. These chicks gonna make these dudes pay for their time, you know. I just hate this whole dynamic, man, of it's such a prostitutive society, man. And I know the regular prostitutes, which again I don't condone, I'm just putting the contrast here. They just it's more competition. Because you always gonna have, you know, since the beginning of time, you've always had 304's and you had good girls over here. You got marriage type over here, you got the 304. The problem is that you got these chicks who are 304's masquerading as marriage type chicks. And you got combine that with a society that promotes men to be broken down simps who don't have who and men's standards are so low. Well, she only got 30 body count. I mean, that's still wifey. Like, dude, come on, bro. A 30 body count chick is not wifey, bro. But then when you got your millionaires getting disrespected, your Jeff Bezos with some old whore, tranny looking chick with fake boobs, you know what I mean? And she hitting up on Leonardo DiCaprio, simping, she up here. I seen that photo. I'm like, wow, she looking up to Leonardo while holding Jeff Bezos' arm. Microphone drop. Enough said, bro. But I gotta say Mo, though. Then you got, of course, everybody know the Will Smith situation. These are multi-millionaires. The best at their craft. But look at the woman that they got. She don't respect them. The money don't buy game. And somebody else, she's a high body count 304 that this dude took off the streets, Fred Sanford style. And he called, took some trash off the streets like Fred Sanford, Lamont Sanford, you know what I mean? Take some trash off the streets and then, clean it up, refresh it, refurbish it, and call it an antique. And these are your multi-millionaires, bro. These are your multi-millionaires, bro. Wifing up women with high body counts. These women can't respect that. It's all about power and respect. They can't respect a man, and the woman's looking at her like, man, this guy is stupid. He could do so much better than me. But, hey, he's stupid enough to be with me, so what? So she despises him because he's stupid. Because his standards is so low. Because she know that she's low standard. And if this, in her mind, she's like, wow, this guy's dumb. He's a sucker. And women don't respect suckers. Look at Russell Wilson and Sierra. She's like, I'm a single mother. I'm used up. I've ran through by all these different dudes. And this guy's a nice guy. Wow. She'll be with the dude. See, these women will be with these dudes for the purpose of, attention from the dude, financial stability from the dude, and stuff like that, but they despise him because this dude don't know his value. Women despise simps and men who don't know their value and who could do exceptionally well way above this woman. And she's like, wow, this guy's stupid. He's with me. I mean, like, look, man, she know her. Like, this chick is 30-something. Sierra, she's a single mother, getting piped down and ran through by the streets. You know what I mean? And then Russell Wilson, clean that up, wash that off, take it off the side of the road. You know what I mean? And put it as a prized possession, as a trophy. How can a woman respect that? You see what I mean? See, men in America don't really treat women how they should be treated. We don't really put women in general into the lane they're supposed to be. Okay, this is a user 304. She could be a side chick. This over here, she's a virgin. Okay, that's wifey. That'll be my wife and stuff. This will be my concubine on the side. And you know what I mean? And stuff like, men don't really categorize women in the proper category they're supposed to be in. You're a single mother, you 30, you for the streets. If you be dedicated to me, cool. If not, you out of there. I don't really care about you anyway because you use goods. I'm Russell Wilson. I can go get a 19, 18-year-old. Like, dude, like, Sierra's not stupid. I mean, you know, these women ain't stupid. They realize, like, I'm really giving this dude, I'm offering this dude a pathetic, raggedy deal that many dudes before him has had for absolutely free behind the dumpster at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, behind the dumpster, you know what I mean, behind the club, you know what I mean, and they park behind the, you know, the club near the dumpster. She done gave that body up for free. She done gave really good, you know, performance when she was 18, 19, 20, 21. Now she 30, 30 something plus. And now she got this simp at the end of the rainbow who she cannot respect because he's not respectable. He's not demanding that this woman, men don't properly, I'll say this in general, bro. Men in America have been so beaten down and simplified that in general, we do not, men fear losing women. And, you know, I can understand this stuff because now, you know, with the music, it's all simplified. Back in the 90s, promoting, hey, baby, baby, please, baby, don't leave me. You know, simping and, you know, it's just the whole culture is about elevating women, singing to women, crying over women. You know what I mean? And, you know, in the broad just sat at the pedestal and these dudes just broken down. And so now it's been generations. I grew up, you know, in this time frame, man. I'm like, sheesh, man. I'm early 40s, bro. I've seen the good 90s and the good music, actually, but not all of it, but not I hated all that begging, baby, baby, please, baby, and all that bull crap. It never resonated with me, man. So, but what I'm saying, the majority of men, it does resonate with. Then you got a layer on top of that, the single mother raised dudes, you know what I mean, that's raised to be simps and follow women. And that's what I always say, man. I coined this, man. America is heaven for women and it's hell for men, bro. It's heaven for women because men here are just cushified, simplified, they have low standards. They don't have a lot of times the cojones to categorize and keep women in the proper lane. This woman got a high body count. She's a 304, and she for the streets. Now, she want to flip and be, you know, compliant. Yeah, she can be on my squad, my team, but you know what I mean? You ain't never going to be wifey. Why? Because I'm Russell Wilson and I got millions of dollars. I'm Dr. Claude. What was it? I forget that doctor. Married old single mother and stuff. Is it Anderson? Or I forgot the dude's name, but or no, I'm Will Smith and I deserve better. Or no, I'm Jeff freaking Bezos, one of the richest men in the entire world. No, I will not marry a 50-plus-year-old used up single mother. See what I mean? But see, this is what I'm saying is it's so frustrating because these are the stars of America, the stars of the world, the top dudes. And this is what they doing. They wifing up low-end 304s with high body counts. So what? Y'all see what I mean? The culture is trash, bro, when it comes to male-female dynamic. Like, look, you got this dude who's a multi-billionaire wifing up an old single mother who dressed like a 304. Because that's, you know, quack like a duck, look like a duck. So, that's something I was thinking about, man. And then you got these, it just trickles down, man. It just trickles down, man. It just trickles down from the top dudes, they simping. And so the regular chick is like, well, hey, you know, she got Jeff Bezos and look at her. She's old as hell. Look at me. I'm better looking than her. And then now she look at the regular dude trying to take her out on a date. She's like, you ain't nothing. You got to make at least 6 figures. But even the dudes who make 6 figures, 7, 8 figures, or $1 billion, they don't respect the dude either. Because why? In her mind, she's like, wow, this guy is stupid enough to buy the sales pitch. He's putting a ring on the package that other dudes just shot off, squirted off, and threw her a towel and, you know, told her to wipe off and get out. This anyways, man, this is a weird culture, bro. But them two prostitutes come up to me and stuff just got me, you know, it triggered my thought process. I'm like, now these bras are really pleasant, you know what I mean? We had a semi-conversation. But in your average, you know, like I said, she's still trying to hustle, get money out of me. You ain't gonna get money out of me. I'm trying to flip you so you can, be part of something that help me build and make money. Because it'd be easier to make money with women on your squad as opposed to probably doing it yourself. Like if you do door-to-door sales or something like that, it's easier to have a broad with you as opposed to you just being a man. Like, who's this guy? It's disarming. It's disarming when you have a woman with you. It's like comforting and stuff. So having a broad with you, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking business-wise and stuff. But she's thinking business-wise, trying to turn me out. But then she's seen that one of the type of dude that she can flip. You know what I mean? So then she was like, oh, well, this is a strong man. You know what I mean? So let me just linger around this dude for a minute. And I was like, all right, so what you lingering for? Like, the business transaction shall not take place. You know what I mean? But women like real, I don't say I'm a real man. Women like men, masculine, self-respecting men. I'm alpha, I'm top dog. No, women recognize, especially working women and women that's out in the environment where they, in order to survive, they out in the elements. They must recognize a real one, is what I'm saying. Women in general recognize it, but it was kind of actually refreshing to be talking real to a regular, of course she's a working girl, I understand that, but I understand women's mentalities and stuff. Whereas your average American woman she is a 304, but she's delusional because she thinks she's a regular chick, but she dressed like a 304, act like a 304, have a high body count like a 304, and asking for money on dates like 304s, but not giving the guaranteed product for the purchase price. It's like that's what I wanted to say. It's like a foreplay. It's a tease. Dealing with women in America is kind of like that. It's a tease. It's like going to a strip club, for the strippers that don't put out. It's like that. You just go in there to get teased, get aroused. But you know what I mean. That's kind of how it is. You look at how the women dress. It's all about sexually arousing men. You look at the yoga pants, the yoga panties. You know what I mean. The bras, basically. Chicks be coming outside with bra and panties. I saw it a couple weeks ago. I was like, this chick got bra and panties on. She's taking her clothes or taking her stuff out, trash out. I'm like, dang, you got bra and panties on, bro. So, but it's all about keeping men sexually aroused. It's like a wiener tease, man. You know what I mean? It's about teasing men and keeping you stirred up. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Just something I was thinking about, man. I think that the woman who's self-aware has more, she has more. I don't trust women that's street walking or regular, so-called regular women. I don't trust none of them. But I think that women who out there and beat up by the game and beat up by the elements, they don't have the same. I always kind of resonate with them chicks because they have more of a straightforward, I don't know, kind of straightforward view on things. Realistic, you know what I mean? So that's all I'm going to say on that. I ain't revealing too much about my past a little bit. But then I say there's one last thing. That kind of was refreshing when I was talking to this one Ukrainian broad. And she had a real straightforward kind of not dry, but just a straightforward, no nonsense kind of, this is what it is. She's kind of straightforward like that. It was real refreshing, man. No, American women are fat. And she was telling, we was talking about American women, and we was talking about American women are fat and this and that. What would she say? Basically, just kind of a straightforward, it was a sobering kind of conversation. You could be honest and straightforward. Basically, that's what I'm saying. You can kick it real with somebody who is kind of real, is basically what I'm saying. And the chick out there in the elements, she more so real because she ain't got really the cloak. She out there, So anyways, I ain't saying going around having conversations with 304's, but it is what it is. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe, brothers, if you do want to donate to the channel, go ahead and do so using the link in the description, CashApp link. And I wish you brothers the best, man. Just something I've been thinking about, man, for a minute. And, been thinking about the regular women versus the 304's. Them 304s, it's, if you really look at that, these women complaining that men ain't got enough money. You a broke boy. You ain't spend $100 on the date. You a broke boy. $200 on the date. You a broke boy. $300 on the date. You a broke boy. You got to at least spend $400 on a date if you want to spend, have my time. So it's like, dang. So then it's like, why wouldn't a dude go and pay a pro? You know what I mean? Or somebody, a working chick. The same $100, $200, $300. And actually, but I think that I don't know what really goes in the mind of a simp or a trick, but my point is that I guess the simp, he's simple and he's tricked them to believing that this is actually a relationship. This actually, you know what I mean? Because I don't think that men really want to purchase a woman and be demeaned like that. Like, all right, this is $40, $100 for this sexual act, and then you'll be done, we done. And I think a lot of this goes into the mind of men that want to be in a relationship with a woman, but these women is acting like 304 and making everything about purchase price. But you may get what you purchase, but you ain't gonna get it unless I say so. This ain't no. It's like it's a pretend date basically. It's confusing, man. Because the women are saying you got to spend this X amount of money, but you ain't gonna get none, right? You may or may not. I don't know you like that. We got to go on 4 or 5 dates. So it's like this long term. She basically getting money out of the dudes long term. Whereas the street walking chick is like, it's this for that. Give me the purchase price. Boom, boom, purchase price. Whereas the regular chick, so called, she dragging it out, and it's more deceptive. You see what I mean? Basically, what I'm saying is more deceptive because she coming. The so-called regular chick is coming with the okie doke, acting like it's a rebuilding a relationship, acting like after 3, 4, 5, 10, 100, 3 million dates, then you can get the kitty at the end, maybe. So it's like the okie doke. It's like they doing the long game, the prostitutive long game, and they extracting more resources out of the dude over long term. And the only one who really deceived that this is a relationship is the trick. He's tricked. And the simp. So anyway, that's something I was thinking about, man. It's really bad. It's really transactional and prostitutive out here, man. It's really bad. But again, if you the dude that she actually liked, none of that stuff really applies. So what does that tell you? Only deal with women who actually like you, and you can have power. If not, you're going to be running after her and simping and tricking. It's cool. I've had, so that's, I like when women approach me and stuff, but I didn't know she was no actual worker. I thought she was just a regular American slut, But, I've had both, but it is what it is. You got to filter these broads out, man. Because they be like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, okay. So I'll be straightforward. What's on your mind? Who are you? You got a man or what? What's the situation? What's going on? You got to ask these questions. I ask these questions. Just like I ask them straightforward. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, you a cute chick, but you got weird. What's up with you? What angle you working? You know what I mean? She was like, yeah, I don't got no this and that. I'm sorry. All right, so where you live at? What? You just walking around? I'm asking questions, bro. Because I don't want to be involved and engaged. I don't know this woman. But so I'm about to take another walk right now, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, you can't just, chicks be trying to just, they be having a dude. You got to ask, hey, man, you got a dude? What's your situation? I'm not trying to get caught up in this. I'm important. You're not. You know what I mean? So I'm important. So what do you want? Who are you? You know what I mean? I'll be like, women, I don't care if they like it or not. You know what I mean? You approaching me. So anyways, like, share, subscribe if your brother want to. And yeah, so just something I got. I don't want to keep rambling. That's just something I got from the last couple interactions with these 304 working chicks. And anyways, like, share, subscribe if you want to, brothers, and donate to the channel if you want to using the CashApp in the description. Support the channel if you will. Peace, peace, peace.